We are at Capernaum, June 6, 2018, and we are looking together at the Sea of Galilee. Let me tell you another thing that happened here. Well, actually not here, but he actually went out of here. He was here and he had so many things, so many people. Once is here, the son of the synagogue, a centurion, a Roman guy actually needs his help. A fat man just like me couldn't go out of the door, then he went out through the roof of one of the houses. But then Jesus wanted to be by himself. The Bible mentioned that he went to the other side. The other side of the Sea of Galilee, and we already know that the other side is the Golan Heights, which used to be Syria until 1967. Now it's part of Israel. Then he went to the other side, and he actually found a lunatic guy. Legion was his name, and he had so many bad spirits in his body. The bad spirits knew exactly who was Jesus, and they said, "What do you want from us, Son of God?" And then they said, "Please don't drown us in the Sea of Galilee." Then he ordered them to move to pigs. And the pigs actually went straight to the water and actually drowned. That is the story. And now you're looking at me and say, "So what? Pigs in Israel? Pigs?" There's only one place that pigs were mentioned, and that's where when Jesus wanted to tell the people how bad was the bad son. He was so bad, he was shepherd of pigs. If you remember, that was a barrier between two sons of King Herod. The right side was owned by Antipas. That was the Jewish side. That side was owned by Philippus. And there were so many non-Jews. There were a lot of Jews there as well. But so many non-Jews. Pigs you can find there. You won't find in that side. And it's so easy to know because we are excavating, we found a lot of bones. Pigs' bones are there. Here in that area, there's not. Another thing that we can actually see here is Jesus' land. Then let's look at Jesus' land. We already know that that cliff. Remember the cliff? That is Magdala. We know it. We know that Jesus was there. To the left is Tiberias. Jesus never been in Tiberias. The book of John mentioned Tiberias as the Sea of Tiberias, but not as a place that Jesus actually visited. And why didn't he visit Tiberias? Because first of all, it was built by son of King Herod. And King Herod and Jesus, well, let's say that they didn't like each other. Secondly, it was built on ancient tombs, Jewish tombs. And Jews, especially important Jews, couldn't be there because it wasn't a clean place. It was a cemetery area. Then in that case, it never been there, but we can recognize Tiberias by the tower on top of the hill. Remember, we saw it from the other side. Then Jesus' land started from the cliff, and the story of the pigs. Can you see that there's kind of a valley between the at the Golan Heights? That is Gerasa. This is the place of the fish, the pigs. Then it was mentioned there that the Jesus' land was from there until the cliff. Not a big place, but so many stories of the Bible actually told us about that place. Not a big place, a very important place. Then what I want you now to think of is of Jesus. He was here for 3 years. Before he went to Jerusalem, which is that way. And then Easter time, and then, you know, you've been there. Then take it.